Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. Today I will be taking you through humanoids. Now, what is a humanoid? It's pretty simple. Come over here to my character, which I've inserted, for example. If you open the model, you'll see down here, humanoid. Now, humanoids, pretty much, they're the backbone behind every single character in the game. All NPCs are going to have a humanoid. It's very important for reasons you will soon find out. So, if we come over here, we can see humanoids have some basic data here. What's most important over here, health, display distance, and display distance type, we're going to put, if you have it on none, it won't show you the name or the health. But if we put on subject, it'll just float on their head. If we put on viewer, it's pretty much the same, but you can pick whichever one works better. See now, because there's no display name set, it's going to default to the model name. But we can set a display name, so we can put the best Roblox dev. Yeah, definitely. Alright. And we can change the distance for the name display. So right now, it kind of goes away around here. Could set this to 10. So now it goes away. Oh, it's health. Name display distance. If we set that to 10, it comes. You have to be way closer to see it. Next thing we have is the health display type. You can have it always on, so it'll always show you the health, or you can have it always off, so it never will show the health. If you have it on display when damaged, then it will show the health once the humanoid loses health. Next we have break joints on death. If you have that on, that means that whenever the character dies, they'll kind of like explode like normal. If you don't have it on, they would kind of just fall over. Now if we come over here, there's jump, platform stand, and sit. These are pretty much just different things you can make the humanoid do. Now, what's very important, and we'll get to these later, is walk to part, walk to point. We'll deal with those later. Those are a bit more in-depth. And pretty much, these just let you make the character walk to a certain spot. So you can have the character walk forward, or walk to another character, you know, stuff like that. I'll have another tutorial out for that later. Next, we also have health, so you can change the health. And you can change the max health. Max slope angle. So, real quick, that's pretty much, if you come over here, you get a new part. And if we rotate that, like this, see, your character will be able to walk up that, because right now, the slope angle is, for the humanoid, the max slope angle is 89. That means the humanoid can technically walk up anything that is less than a 90-degree angle, so it would technically be able to go up this right here, that wall. But you can change that, so if you don't want them to be able to climb as well, you can change it at like 60, so now they can only walk up at a 60-degree angle. So that'd be like around here, so which seems pretty decent. Alright, we have walk speed. Walk speed is just how fast the character moves, how fast it walks. It's pretty simple. And we have jump power. Jump power is how high up the character will jump. If you turn off use jump power, then you just choose the height that the character will jump. So if you turn off jump power, then the jump height will be, if you turn off jump power, then it will make it so that you choose the height that the character jumps. Alright, so now let's get into the actual functions with this. So we'll just make a script here. We'll just name it humanoid interactions. And this is just to show you how the different humanoid things work. So we'll set the humanoid. The humanoid is going to be game workspace superfat granny, and we're going to do dot humanoid. Not the humanoid root part, but the humanoid. The humanoid root part is also useful. That decides where all of the body parts go, but I'm not going to be talking about that today. For now, it's just humanoids. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at is if we do humanoid and we can just do like dot sit. Right now, dot sit, that just, if you come over here, dot sit is this value right here. You changing it won't actually make the character sit. This boolean here, it just tells you if the character is sitting or not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and we're gonna do, what if we have this humanoid dot died? You connect a function in this one, so you do connect function, and that just fires whenever the humanoid dies, whenever it runs out of health. Alright, we also have dot jumping, and you also connect a function to this. This fires whenever the humanoid jumps. You have dot seated as well, that fires whenever the humanoid sits. And you have platform standing, so dot platform standing, connect the function of that fires whenever this platform stand value is set to true. Next we have another function, this is humanoid colon move to, right? So this pretty much, you just give a location and the humanoid will walk to it. So we'll just put like vector 3.new 030. Alright, so if we were to do that, it would move to the center of the map. And if you want to know whenever it's done moving, you do humanoid dot finished moving, or move to finished. Connect a function of that and put in your code. Right, you put in your code here. Next we have walk to part. Right here, that's the same thing as walk to, except you give it a part instead of a position. There's also dot ragdoll, you connect the function of that one. The ragdoll one, it just fires whenever the humanoid is ragdolled. Running, climbing, strafing, that's all the same. You just connect a function to it and it fires whenever the humanoid enters that state, which would be the running state, the climbing state, or the strafing state. There's also seat part. That tells you what seat the humanoid is sitting in, if it is sitting in a part. Right here, a reference to the seat that humanoid is currently sitting in, if any. Root part just takes you to the humanoid root part. What else we have? We also have falling down and free falling. So it's just if the human is falling from a height, it's free falling. If it's falling down, it's kind of like tripping, you know. Alright, we have health changed. That's whenever the humanoid gets hurt. That will fire. You connect a function in that one as well. Alright, so there's all this stuff, right? So with this, you can have your humanoid walk around. You can make great NPCs to do stuff. And really, this is how you do it all. You use the humanoids. There is still some more that I didn't get to. If you need it, I will leave a link to the documentation in the description. You can use that to actually figure out in more specifics from Roblox themselves how everything works, and there's even some code samples there. But that's it for the humanoid tutorial.